Hey, and welcome to a new set of videos I will hopefully be uploading. I was looking around for something new to buy and play, and Borderlands 2 popped up. I've never played this before, I've never seen anything about it before. I avoided all the reviews, all the previews, all the videos, everything. I know nothing about the game at all. Just before I started doing the videos, I had a quick load of the game, created a character, went through, got as far as going through this first speech and everything else, and then I thought, actually what I want to do is kind of give my first impressions as I am seeing them, rather than play part of the game and then get an idea of what's going on before I started doing the videos. So this was the character I created before. I'm going to start a new game. When I start the new game, I'm probably going to choose exactly the same characters I have here currently. That's simply because I do quite like the character.
Story, huh?
I'm going to let this story just kind of play, and I'm going to shut up and let it go.
If not, too bad. I'm telling you anyway. First, there was the vault, an alien prison opened with a mystical key. To the warriors who opened it, the vault was just a container of tentacles and disappointment. They vanished into the wastelands, certain that the vault held no treasure at all. They were wrong. The vault's opening triggered the growth of iridium, a priceless alien element. Soon, the rare and valuable mineral emerged all across Pandora. Its appearance attracted many, including the Hyperion Corporation. They came to Pandora to mine iridium and bring order to the savage planet. Through their excavations, Hyperion uncovered evidence of an even greater vault. Their leader vowed to find it, to use its power to civilize the Borderlands, once and for all. But Hyperion weren't the only ones searching for the next vault's alien power. The call of danger and loot is not so easily resisted. Certain warriors came to Pandora in droves to uncover its hidden secrets. Some would call them adventurers. Others call them fools. But I call them Vault Hunters. Our story begins with them, and with a man named Handsome Jack.
Now, having never played Borderlands 1, I have no idea if this story is related to Borderlands 1 or not. So I found that story quite kind of interesting. I quite like the artwork and whatever else. So that was all really good. Now, I have seen all of this, and I have to say the music is one of my favourite parts about this opening scene. I am going to continue to let this play, and you can enjoy it.
it's cute that y'all think you're the heroes of this little adventure, but you're not. Welcome to Pandora, kiddos.
Okay, so that kind of sets up the story, and this is the character select screen now. It tells you, you know, their action skill, their combat style, and whatever else. I kind of liked this character, although... can we go back? Yes, we can go back. Come on, go back. Okay, so if you just hover over these... I kind of like the Gunzerker idea, and I don't know about these two characters at all, really. Yeah, I mean, that sounds kind of interesting. The real three main were the Commando, Zero, and the Berserker. But I think I'm going to go with Zero here. It seems like, you know, you can do a lot of customization to the character. I don't know if there's any point to any of it. I imagine a stealthy character like this wouldn't want to be bright blue necessarily, but you can customize your character in all of these wonderful different colour tones that you see here, and I think that's quite nice. You know, it's as far as I understand, this is kind of somewhat of an RPG. Usually with RPGs, you can do a lot of customization and pick the character to be a reflection of you in some way, shape, or form. So I think the fact that you can actually do all this sort of stuff is pretty cool. I'm quite a dark individual, so we'll go with the darker blacks and greys there in his outfit. I'm not going to see any of it anyway, I imagine, as I believe this is a first-person shooter.
Another deadbolt hunter. Handsome Jack's been busy. Wait a minute. You're not dead. Yes! Now I can get off this glacier. Claptrap, your metaphorical ship has finally come in. Allow me to introduce myself.
So this little dude is basically the comedy relief for the game. As you can see.
Here, take this echo communicator that I totally didn't loot from one of these corpses. It comes with a Class 12 heads-up display, complete with a mini-map. Now, come, friend. Let's get you inside.
I kind of like the idea that, you know, your heads-up display is actually given to you, and it's an actual physical thing rather than just a pretend magical thing that just happens. I can't work out if this is one of my friends that was on the train with me.
Soon, but know this: you're alive for a reason, and I am here to help you.
So yeah, I can't work out if the other people that are in that opening sequence, the Commander, the Berserker, the psychic girl, or whatever else, are dead, and they're back there in that wreckage, or whether somehow in this massive explosion we were all separated and we're all still alive. Obviously, I'll play more of the game as we go along here, and
done. Your ability to walk short distances without dying will be Handsome Jack's downfall.
And we'll see if that comes through. Now, on all these sort of games, I'm sure there's some exploration to be done here, so I'm going to be checking and double checking all of the bits and pieces. I apologise if that makes for boring viewing. Hopefully you'll kind of understand, if you play these sort of games regularly, why I'm bothering to do this. Collecting the ton of junk that is around is often kind of an important part of these games, so
Just follow the soothing sound of my voice.
let's open this.
Open.
So
Just a little added security. Gotta keep those bullymongs at bay, or they'll rip
I-
your eyes out.
yeah, I guess the bullymons are going to be a creature of some sort that we come across as we go through this game. I do like the... I didn't like the art style when I'd seen screenshots. previously, and I was just like, oh, because it was on Steam, and I had a quick look at it, and I was like, oh, I don't really think this is kind of my thing. But actually looking at it, I really quite like the art style now, and it's really quite interesting. The rotoscoped kind of 3D is good fun. So you know, it's cool. That's just a dead dude on a sofa. I assume he's dead and not just sleeping. So, as I say, we are going to just go around picking up as much crap as we come to it. Jesus, I know it's called Claptrap, but he doesn't half go on.
I keep a pistol in the cabinet over there for emergencies, but in here, we should be pretty safe.
So yeah, comedy timing. Obviously, he says we should be safe, and we're obviously not. No idea why he stole his eye, but there you go. It makes for comedy, nonetheless. So there's obviously a gun in the cabinet. I'm not going to rush myself to that cabinet. I am going to go around making sure I pick up as much of the crap that is laying around as is possible here. Can I go in here? I can't seem to go in there. We will have to listen to Claptrap continually bashing into stuff as I go around here, because I do want to just check all these crates and boxes as we go along. So yeah, my first impressions. The controls are very similar to every other first-person game that I have played on a PC-style format. There's some stuff out there that we'll probably get. The controls are relatively responsive, and I quite like that nudie kind of robots. This is the gun cabinet we have to go in, I assume. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I could just collect my reward, I suppose. I kind of assume there's normal difficulty. It doesn't seem particularly difficult just to go over here and pick up a gun. So I don't really know what's going on. I'm going to inspect the gun.
Forever, but their time has passed. Thanks to Handsome Jack, Pandora needs a new hero. I know that hero is you.
Well, apparently I'm going to be a new hero. Just having a quick look at the gun. So we can just pick up all this stuff up to full health, which is not quite 100, which is quite disturbing. But I've got a gun, and that's fun. Now I have to say, early on in this, what I hope is going to be a series that I make of this, I'm not used to a mouse and keyboard by any means. I am more used to a gamepad, so at some point, because I don't currently have one, I will probably try and get a gamepad to work with, which may upset a number of people that love their PC and their mouse and say, it's far more responsive, it's better, it's this, it's that. I could probably turn the sensitivity down on my mouse here and stop the weird they kind of look like Ghostbuster traps. I could turn the sensitivity down and stop this wild swinging around that I'm currently doing, and I can't even jump apparently. Oh, I can jump just backwards. Some burning people. There's nothing in there for me to collect, so I think we're kind of collected everything we can out of his little house. We shall move on and collect other stuff. All this crap is extremely useful. I'm apparently already full on that. As much ammo as we can get early on is probably a good thing, as I assume it will cost money further down the line for us to buy. So yeah, we'll just carry on here collecting some stuff and bits and pieces and before this. Again, I do quite like the art style. It's very interesting. More Ghostbusters tracks. That's an interesting looking little robot, made of wood, kind of design of it.
Just let me get this door open and we'll hunt ourselves a bullymon.
That's some broken stuff. Oh, I can travel apparently. I probably don't want to do that.
Onward, seeing eye minion. Let me know if I'm gonna run into anything. Ow.
Yeah, yeah. Continues
I'll
on
just assume you didn't see that.
with the comedy here.
Even though Knuckle Dragger blindsided me, I know my way around this glacier. I bet you will find my eye in Frostbite Crevasse.
So it's telling me now how to use my gun. He's just broken an iceberg open
Stick close to the robot. He will
and
help you
found me
cross
some
this
extra little bits and
glacier
pieces.
into the city of Sanctuary.
Yeah, yeah.
The only place you will
Yeah.
be safe.
Ah, well, I don't suppose I'm even going to be safe there, am I really? Let's pick all this stuff up. It wouldn't be much of a fun shooter should I not have stuff to shoot. We'll take some more cash. Cash is king. So let's go off over here. There's a glowing thing. I imagine that's worth doing. V for smash. This is why I dislike keyboards.
Test me, Squire!
And now you are about to see my first attempt at using sort of the first-person shooting mechanics on this game. That's quite nice. No, kind of getting done here. Oh, that's quite good. Mostly hip firing, I think, is going to work for me here. I'm missing terribly. Just, yes, right in the head. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of what I expected early on here. Let's pick up some more ammo. Because I haven't played a first-person shooter on a console, on a computer for a long time. Probably over 10 years, apart from the Sanctum 2 videos that I've been doing, which is obviously somewhat of a first-person shooter. It's not quite as manic as this, it's not quite as big and open-worldy. The enemies in Sanctum 2 are kind of relatively all grounded or flying. They kind of don't jump around too much. They don't cause me too much problem in terms of the fighting mechanics. This, on the other hand, feels a lot more
You'll need that funny little robot's help to reach Sanctuary.
yeah,
The last bastion of the
do I
resistance
care?
against Jack,
No,
and the
quiet.
only place you'll be truly safe. To Sanctuary.
Yeah. Jesus, I mean, labour a fucking point, why don't you? I understand the point of the game. Having it continued rammed down my throat is not necessary. So if I have an initial complaint so far, it is that they over-label a rather simple point. Again, using a keyboard is not something I'm used to doing. There should be just a reload button. I will at some point have to get myself a connector for an Xbox pad or something, as that's what I'm used to playing with normally. I'm going to go down here as they've gone up there. Give me a bit more space to move around in. Good critical hit, awesome. He's slightly bigger than the others. I'm still getting pummeled. Try and actually aim down the sights.
Now get me out of here before more bullymons arrive.
Yeah, we'll dig him out in a second. Let's grab some of this other crap on the floor.
Kinda just waiting on you to get me out of here. Many thanks, friend of friends. Onward!
Yeah, well,
Hey kiddo,
good for you.
Jack here, president of Hyperion. Let me explain how things work here. The Vault Hunters show up, Vault Hunter looks for the new vault, Vault Hunter gets killed by me. You see the problem here? You're still alive. So if you could just do me a favor and off yourself, that'd be great. Thanks, Pumpkin.
I quite like him. As a bad guy, he seems quite interesting. So yeah, I'm finding the controls a little bit oversensitive currently. I'm sure I will get used to them. The AI of the bad guys is quite annoying. It's probably good because it's a challenge, but the way they move at the very last second and don't, they, just as I'm about to fire, I waste a lot of ammo doing nothing.
I see a tough-looking minion and an incredibly handsome robot, which means that whoever has my eye is very close.
Yeah. He seems quite tough, and I only have a pistol, and I'm facing entirely the wrong direction. So let's see. Jesus Christ. Let's just see what we see here. I'm probably safer down here where there's ammo and health for me to help myself to. And where the fucking hell am I, and where the hell is he? I seem to be losing my direction here. Okay. Oh, just the speed at which he moves and the direction he can move at. Turning circle of a 0. Okay, so the boss has now gone and retreated and left me with more bad guys to fight. I don't know if I have the bullets to actually do this, and again I've been knocked back down here. That one seems to be spazzing out and stuck. We'll just use that to our advantage here. Being smacked in the head. Maybe some jumping will help me here. Oh, not good. Jump out of the way, jump out of the way. Die, motherfucker! Okay. I think I am going to run out of bullets before this thing dies. Ah, Jesus. And apparently I leveled up. Always a lot of fun leveling up in these type of games. So that's good.
Such a profitable life. I am rich, biatch.
Yeah, that was good. Apparently there is still one alive, and there he is. Let's just critical him.
If you would, retrieve my eye for me. Oh, and I apologize for saying wall sphincters. I say that a lot when I'm frightened.
So, yeah, my first impressions of the game. It's really good. It's really fun. Good controls. I'm digging the graphics. The graphics are really good. Overall, a lot of fun. The voice work of the little minion, although it can be annoying, is quite amusing at times. The bad guy seems like he's going to be a lot of fun to deal with and whatever else. So that's all good. We appear to. Oh, what's that? Another gun. We'll have that. Switching weapons. Mouse wheel up and down. Okay, that seems relatively simple. Cool. We've got a nice new big gun. And Claptrap's eye, so I suppose we need that.
Great! Now we just gotta find someone to put it back into me. Much as I'm sure you'd like to jam your fist into my skull. Optic surgery
Yeah,
is best left to
I would love to jam my.
my pal Henry in Myersburg can fix me up.
I like the way that when the character gets too far away from you to here, it kind of gives you that little screen at the top, for you to carry on being in contact with them, as they continue their speech about whatever the hell they're banging on about. I don't imagine there's much more to collect worth there. There was another iceberg down there, but I'm not too bothered about picking that up.
Myersburg's on the other side of this Hyperion barge.
So
Say we cut through it, chum.
let's carry on here.
Ha! This door's Hyperion tech. Child's play. And open.
Yeah, obvious joke is obvious. He said it was easy, and obviously it's not. So kind of expected.
Well, it was nice knowing you. I hear getting eaten alive by bullybogs isn't such a bad way to go.
Let me get that for you.
I don't know who
Executing.
this woman is.
You're welcome. Perks of being an artificial intelligence.
She manages to speak without actually opening her mouth, which is
It's a long way to sanctuary. Please take whatever you need for the journey.
a great skill, I'm sure, to have. So, you know, again, just gonna go around all the containers and boxes I can find and get my character as buffed up as I can, because I'm sure as we go forward I'm going to be doing more shooting and whatever else I need to do to survive. Just take all that money, and we will take all of this and this and this and this and that, and take everything else. Let's get on with it. Okay, we'll have everything where we can. Put something else up. Okay, it doesn't appear you can do anything with that or that. So there is a giant thing in the middle of the room. Let's open that up. Take all of that.
Let me know when you're ready to go meet with Sir Hammerlock, minion.
Apparently that ammo is now full, and I can take this gun. So let's take that. That's that other gun. That's the other gun. So I've picked that shotgun up, and I can't use it apparently. So I'm not really sure about that. I don't know how that works. So let's just carry on here. Managed to complete this first experience of combat and whatever else, so we will just turn him in. 50 for experience, $10, no gear for doing it, which is unfortunate, but that's the way it goes, I suppose. I still would like to know how to get that shotgun. I'm sure a shotgun would be extremely useful.
This way to Southern Shelf, minion. Let's go. Or not. We'll go at your pace. I'm obviously the brains of this operation, of course, but you're the Vault Hunter with the brawn and the guns. And
Sorry, I'm just listening to him.
Exactly what you want out of a minion, really. That's like 3 of the top 4 things one generally wants out of a minion. You'll figure out the 4th when the time is right. The 4th is pathetic.
He is actually quite amusing. So yeah, we'll just continue on here. I am probably going to end the episode here though. So if you like the episode, please hit the like button. If you want to see the rest of the series, please hit the subscribe button, and I will see you again when this continues.